Yo, Chan Sylvie with the Mindset Corporation. So today I came to answer Unit 3 discussion post. So the discussion post relates to excitation, contraction, coupling, all right? Reading from my phone, my discussion answers that I wrote. So I'll be having analogies, for example, how the entire ignition sequence, which is basically an engine startup process that turns a coach play into a powerful throw by the quarterback arms, which is the heart. That's like an analogy I give throughout this process. What clinical application does this concept have? Question number one. My answer. Understanding that excitation, contraction, coupling has significant clinical implications. By knowing this, it has an initial sequence for muscle contraction. We can observe how different chemical agents can influence the ignition key, which is calcium. For instance, consider norepinephrine. This is like a pep talk hormone released during an intense play or stress, stimulated by the sympathetic nervous system. It increases the entry key, which is needed, such as the cell calcium, causing the heart contraction to be much stronger. The net effect of increased contractile force is called a positive introphetic state. Hopefully I said that right. This is crucial for situations where we got to exert that power, like having a good starting stance to get off into that sprint and go. All right, question number two. How does the process of excitation, contraction, coupling impact exercise performance? All right, let's get it. The impact of excitation, contraction, coupling on exercise performance is fundamental. Without this initial sequence that translates into physical action of muscle contraction, the basic movements, which, man, without it, you can't do much. It has maintains posture, helps with walking, the basic movements. All right, and it also produces heat and supports metabolism. Nearly all body movements, from walking and grasping objects, we need this movement. All right, so we rely on the muscle contraction to convert chemical energy into mechanical energy. So, question number three. How does this concept apply to your professional practice? My answer, I want to be a head. No, I won't. I will be a head strength coach one day at the highest level, from college to NFL. Hopefully be at OU one day. Shout out Boomer Sooner. As someone aspiring to be a head strength coach, as I said, provides me with the fundamentals of what actually initiates movement into body. So having a science-backed principle as I change lives. Knowing how our ignition key, calcium ion, drives muscle contraction allows me to be much more informed in my approach to programming diet plans, programming athletes to be better. For instance, the innermost line of the heart, the endocardium, make sure I said that right, plays a role in regulating nutrients and ion composition around cardiac muscle cells. Why is this important? Because proper nutrition and ion balance for optimal muscle function. By knowing this knowledge, I can design a nutrients plan and training strategies to ensure our players are constantly producing great ignition sequence for a great start in their muscles. This means maximizing efficiency and power that's needed for muscle contraction, ultimately allowing us to get the most of our players in terms of strength, power, and just overall performance. It directly ties into the advanced knowledge of the cardiovascular physiology. This benefits not only careers, but just a long enduring impact of human performance. Let's get it, Chan Sylvan.